two cameras into another camera, but in between that you had a special effects machine, and then you had to do the music, and it had to be done shot by shot. Special effects, music, and you stop, and then you try to find the music for the next shot to continue. So it kept your brain going, and you know, I thought maybe it'll fight off Alzheimer's, but you had to keep constantly make sure everything was going all right. But now with the computer, I think it's quite amazing. Flip scenes and all that. Anybody else want to know?
Yeah. I don't have a question, I just have a comment, and that is I really appreciate your honesty and how down to earth you are, and it is so refreshing to hear a filmmaker not talk about ego.
Oh,
so, yeah, I really, really appreciate that.
Oh, good, I'm glad. Well, you know, my ego part comes out in acting. I love acting. I always wanted to be in pictures.
Well, that's a good place for it.
Yeah, you put it there.
Right.
You know, occasionally I get an acting role. I'm in Bong Water. Anybody see that movie? Bong Water with Alicia Witt, Jack Black. Because you know, sometimes my students, they go to Hollywood and they start making pictures and they give me a call. You want to be in a movie? So I say, okay. I didn't even ask what the script is. And then you're in front of like a big 35mm camera. Oh, it's exciting. And there's another one, 3 Days of Rain. That I had 4 pages of dialogue. They thought I was going to ruin it because they weren't sure. You know, I didn't rehearse. Then I did rehearse with the actor. And he was a professional actor. He's a very nice man. He was in the remake of The Mummy. He played Rachel Weisz, the actress, her boss in the Egyptian Museum. He's a very nice man, but we did the scene and he busted out laughing during my monologue. He couldn't stop. They did 5 or 6 takes, just like the giggles. So I didn't report the scene. And I'm in Sunset After Dark with Anita Page. Anybody like her? She's one of the last remaining silent screen stars. She acted with Joan Crawford and everybody. They asked me to play a porno director. I said, okay. And so occasionally I appear in big movies now and then. Oh, another one coming up, I might have to, that's what I play a gas station attendant with Naomi Watts. I give her gas. He sent me the script. He said, you want to go to Michigan? You do that too. Of course I'll go. You know, so I was always interested in having an acting career. I went to Acapulco and I had a starring role in a picture done by a student. You know, that's the tropic. I was sweating every day, and you had to improvise the dialogue. Just gave me the ideas. They presented what the scene was. And I acted, I had a wife, and it's Nancy Pelosi's cousin. I didn't realize it. Nancy Pelosi's cousin. But she was my wife. We had marital troubles. And most of the pictures vanished in the hard drive the day we left. They didn't back it up. The picture's gone. My starring role. I had to do shower scenes. I was arrested and dragged out in the street in a little shorts. It was humiliating. But it was things I wouldn't normally do, but I was happy in that way.
You went up in a parachute, too.
Yeah, then what happened is that this boat pulls you out, and they said the character goes up in a parachute because he's free now. And so they said, you want to do it? So stupid me. I said, yeah, okay. So they put a harness on me, and it's too short. You know, it's made for short people. And suddenly this rope, it gets taut, and I said, what the hell's the boat? And this rope pulls me out, and I almost went on my face in the sand. Luckily, the chute opened in time, and it set me aloft. And I had the camera, and I had to do a monologue, so I had to improvise a monologue. Thank God, because you're hundreds of feet up in the air. You know, look at now, there's the boat that's dragging me. So I did the monologue, but they didn't tell me how to land. Like you're supposed to pull on this string and then let it loose just before you get to the ground. I didn't know you were supposed to let it loose. So I said, oh God, the ground is coming up too fast. And I really fell on my knees on the sand. And well, anyway, I thought, oh, this is the end. This wave washed over me, but I held that camera up because they gave me a camera to shoot. And I saved the camera, but I was banged up and it hurt. You know, the whole picture disappeared. What a horrible thing. But I made a documentary while that picture was being shot. I had my camera, so I had a half hour. So when they had to have an opening in this museum, and so I played my documentary, which was okay, and they had managed to get 10 minutes of edited footage from what remained. Did you have a question?
Some of the bigger scale pictures in
the documentary, what really stood out was the art department. Production design. Any tips on that? Where does that come from? Do you create all of that, or do you have good designers that do that?
You know, I went to art school. I went to commercial art high school. It was the School of Industrial Art. It became the School of Art and Design. In fact, I went there and Calvin Klein was one of the classmates. I don't remember going home on the train with him. And so I learned, you know, commercial art. And I like very much painting and stuff. And in the school, I used to make big backgrounds. I used to do it with soft chalk on big paper we would spread out. So I kind of liked that, and I was trained like a commercial artist. I hated the commercial art world because it's full of ulcers and people snapping at one another. It's a lot of pressure and stuff. But, you know, you learn stuff, size, relationship. When you're making posters, you got to change the size of lettering. People make it kind of interesting. So that's when I went to art school.
Well,
Very good. Well, thank you for pointing of it. Just tell them to turn that light off.
Yes.
Because, you know, the colors get washed out. And
Before
they would have seen it vibrant.
Before an
Especially
angry monk will take the hammer to that.
I was told to get a hammer and just smash the bulb. But we couldn't get in there. You know, then you get a nice clean image of the shot because you want to be surrounded by darkness. The blue light on the top didn't matter too much. But then this big yellow wash. You know what I mean? This is what they call it.
Thank you all for coming.
Yeah.